So I'm really glad you brought up this topic of enjoying the small things in life because it's a cold winter night. We have this bonfire, and when we had this idea of shooting this conversation, we just wanted to keep it simple and candid. So just to alleviate that experience for you, we have a small surprise for you.
Okay. It's a great setup, by the way. It feels really warm.
I'm also surprised. It feels nice. The heater can't do much in Delhi winters.
Yeah. So this must be your first time experiencing the Delhi winters, right?
It is. So, Mumbai mein, we only have 3 seasons. Hot summer, wet summer, less summer. We don't experience winters at all. This was my first time. I had to go shop for, winter wear specifically because I did not own any hoodies or jackets. So, and moreover, I don't know, just something about our campus is really charming at night during winters. So, I just love it.
I think you should wait for the springtime to come. And near the top of the world, near the Thailand, Bhutan area, we have the silk cotton tree right there. And it's just amazingly beautiful at night or even in the day itself when the spring comes. And they have these little yellowish, orangish flowers that fall down the...
Oh my
it's just
God.
so beautiful, that thing. So definitely you should just wait a month more and see what happens.
Oh, damn. What is your favorite place on the campus?
Don't judge me, but it's library.
Library. That's first for any B school student. Why the library?
So it's not just the books or anything as such, but our campus is relatively smaller than the B schools or whatever you say. But so I get my space a lot, and nobody visits the library anymore.
True.
So it's just my space, and if you'll just go there at 3, any time of the day, you won't find during the day it's fine, but at night it's entirely empty. And you can just go there. It's movies, you can order stuff, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So that's why I love library because it gives me my space there.
Yeah.
Which I don't get in my hostel.
True. And well, coming to what you mentioned, that you enjoy being surrounded by books, like essentially just the calm that the library brings you. But are you into reading as well? Do you enjoy it, and what kind of books are you into?
Okay, so I mainly read non-fiction only. And
Please tell me it's not self-help books, it's not psychology of money, it's not ikigai that you read.
no, or in fact, 7 Habits of Highly Successful
Oh
People.
my God, Courage to be Disliked.
Yes. How to not, like all those books. I mean, I can't read those. It feels like there's somebody, a sycophant who's being around you. He's telling you can do it, and it's going to happen.
True.
I don't know if that ever happens or not, but I gave up on self-help after my first year of undergraduation. When I came to Delhi, I would see everyone around me, even the metro station I was exploring. I could see all the self-help books being lined up outside the metro station. And I felt like I had to read those.
True.
But I could never finish any of the self-help books. I read 7 Habits of Highly, 7 Habits of
Highly successful people, huh?
At least 4 times because I could never go beyond the 4th habit. So
well, I mean, I think you are you have much higher resolve than I do because I never made it past the blurb of the book. So yeah, I think you should pat yourself on the back for making it to the 4th chapter alone.
Good that you didn't. But yeah, I mainly read non-fiction because for some reason I feel that I'm not imaginative enough to explore the world of the fiction that it exposes you to be. But non-fiction I could always connect to. I felt like I'm reading something substantial and something that is actually helping me how the world functions. Because I have always felt that it's difficult for me how things work and how people, even that psychology. So that's why this got me into reading non-fiction books because it has always helped me understand the world a bit better.
So I'm really glad you brought up this topic of enjoying the small things in life because it's a cold winter night. We have this bonfire, and when we had this idea of shooting this conversation, we just wanted to keep it simple and candid. So just to alleviate that experience for you, we have a small surprise for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, bro.
मैडम लकड़ी और डाल
So
Very hot.
So this is, of course, Diwan Saab's famous Maggie that we all rely on,
Yes,
especially during exam times. So we thought, it would be a good thing to just
definitely. It's
have it as a part of the episode. So these are the things that you turn to comfort for. But apart from that, how do you think an MBA journey has, challenged you and pushed you outside your comfort zone? And how do you think you have developed over the course, like since you're nearing the end of your B school journey?
Yes.
What difference do you see when you first stepped foot into IIFT and now that you're preparing to go out into the corporate world?
So when I first joined it, I was very intimidated by everything around me. I mean, people were coming from such great undergraduation school or such phenomenal work ethics or with people with big brands and everything. I was a fresher. I was somebody who had done majority of my undergraduation in the online batches, and I lacked something which I clearly knew, but it got to the point where I was not feeling confident about myself, and then the summers of course started, which is an interesting part of everyone's B school journey. And one of the things that I realized myself that whatever it is, if I push through, if I work hard, things will happen. And that's exactly what I did during my summer internship, the summer internship process at least. I worked a lot. I worked as much as I could. I studied as much as I could, and it definitely helped me. And one of the key changes that I see in myself is that I have confidence in my own hard work now. I know that if I push through, and I will be able to deliver something. If it might not be the best of the things, but I'll be able to deliver something which I'm acceptable of or would be okay with. So that is something that I've gotten really comfortable with myself at least.
So in general, I see that you do feel a lot of fondness for the way our campus is.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first time that you saw the campus of IIFT?
Oh yeah. So the first time I came here, it was to submit those documents that were required for the interview process before joining IIFT. So we had to submit a couple of documents, CV and some mark sheet or something. And for that, there was an option of submitting those through the post as well. But I wanted to come here. I wanted to see what the campus of IIFT looks like. Also because I had a lot of friends here, so I could stay there at their place as well. But fortunately, I landed at the back gate of IFT, and they did not allow me there. And then I took the entire stroll there and went to them.
And that is not within the campus, externally.
Yeah, outside the campus. We'll come to the talk within the campus for sure. But that itself was a very key motivating factor for me, that what everything IFT could entail for me. And it has been that way. Things have been pretty simple for me here. Um, and once I got in, I got to see how beautiful the campus actually is. And even during summer internship processes or the entire SIP thing, I would just while going back to the hostel, I would just take a stroll around the campus and feel that maybe everything here is like even the possibility, even the chance that I'm studying at one of the premier B schools, even being around everything that is so much I feel in grandeur of it, that was just very satisfying, and I never found it difficult to be here, to be honest, in that sense. IFT's infrastructure, the beautiful campus of IFT has always been very acceptable of me. So that has been the privilege that I have been able to gain here. And it becomes even beautiful in winters. We were talking about it. I was saying, right, that I still feel that I haven't explored all the places of it. This winter is I think I started going to the lawn in the winter last month only. I think I did not visit in the first year, and I could see that just sit there, just take. Just sit in the sun for some time and try to read something, and everything feels so beautiful, so amazing. I don't think that one can be one can be full of things that are here at IFT to give. I think there's always something that is left to explore, left to look for. And yeah, IFT's campus, despite being very small, not being one of the biggest campuses,
True.
has been pretty big for me. Yeah.
I am from Mumbai, where having one building is it's your entire campus. You don't really have that kind of infrastructure with colleges. So IFT did not seem small to me. It was actually, it gave a very cozy vibe, some place that you'd want to be in, some place where I don't have to run from one end of the campus to the other. And also IFT has that campus where you find serenity. You wake up to a very nice and quiet morning which overlooks trees, and this is in the heart of the city, in South Delhi, which is very happening. We are very close to horse cars, but despite that, they have. I think it has been a wonderful choice of location. The campus really grew on me over time.
Yeah, definitely. Even I was talking about even the places and the buildings around us. It does not feel that that you're living in South Delhi as per se, right?
Exactly.
It feels that you are at a suburb or a quieter place where life is relatively slow.
Yes.
There are dhabas
Yes.
here. There are what else? Primarily dhabas. There are other institutions
Yeah.
as well, but I feel that it's a good contrast to what the rigor that MBA does to that the rigor that MBA gives you to, and yeah, I think even when I wake up every day, I could see I usually wake up around 11:30, and that too, the birds are chirping around that time. And later in night, I could always in my balcony, I could see the Qutub Minar lighting up. I even know what time the light closes now. So yeah, definitely. I mean, the location-wise, it has been a phenomenal place. So much to explore in Delhi. Such a big city, such an old city, and I mean, you could draw parallels between Delhi and IIFT's campus as well. So, I mean, that's pretty amazing.
So, all things considered, um, what advice would you give to yourself 2 years before, the 2 years younger version of you that was preparing for IFT?
Interesting question. Of course. So the advice that one of the very important learnings has been that, albeit I learned it a bit late, but I think it will go along throughout life as well. Too, it's very important to expose yourself to new scenarios, new situations, and particularly if you're somebody who's sort of an introvert or it's not usually get comfortable with so many people around. In MBA, you'll have to learn how to deal with it and you know um, start learning the art of it. It's not difficult. It's it's something that's a skill and that's needed throughout the life. And
True.
don't just succumb to the pressure. Don't get intimidated by things around you. Don't be underconfident. Have more faith in yourself. Learn to explore new things. Learn to take more initiative, and finally, don't give up the habit of reading.
I agree with that.
हो गया लाइट ऑफ हो रहा है लाइट ऑफ हो रहा है चलो
अरे 2 मिनट बस भैया, देखो आग भी खत्म.
हो गया
अरे
चलो अब हो गया खाली करो
ठीक है भैया.
How do I keep this fire going, guys? I'm emotional about this part.
नहीं हो जाएगा.
सुन, ये काफी चलेगा.
हाँ, काफी चलेगा.
कुछ हुआ क्या? What are you doing? You're feeding the pigeons. You're taking one thing and throwing another.
आओ.
Oh, I think आ गई.
अरे मैगी आ गई ब्रो.